Welcome to this series where we are taking a first look stroke learning how to play Voxel Tycoon. And in the last part, the focus was a little bit on manufacturing. I set up a plank production area here, or beam production area here. And what I've done since the end of the last video is added planks. The reason for that is that we've got another additional industry up here for planks. And the other thing I've also done is I've put in a public transport network across to here. So we're making a pretty reasonable amount of money. And what I want to do in this part is actually build a rail network between down here and a kind of central area up here where we can effectively act as a distribution center, because we've got stone over there with possibility of planks in that direction. Although I'm not particularly that eager to go that way because the town is a little bit far away. I'm probably a little bit more interested in this area here, but anyway, I don't want to get too distracted by that. So I think the first thing we're going to need to do is a little bit of kind of tidy up terraforming here. We're going to kind of fill in some of these holes because I want this area to be flat, because this is where our stations. Oops, no, I don't want. Just going to trim that back a bit as well, because what I'm going to be doing is probably bringing the rail track either across here, but probably up across here. So I'm thinking about putting the train station about there. But this video is going to come with a little bit of a health warning, in the sense that I've only fiddled around with tracks. I've never built a serious network here. The other possible problem I got is this warehouse here, because I think it's really in the wrong place. I think I'd like to have it here, so that if I build a train station here, it will be in range. So I think we'll do that straight away. We're just going to put in a warehouse here. You're going to store logs, and you know, tap you. I know we're going to lose logs, but that's the way it is. So we better. I think I'm going to lay in the stations themselves now. These are stations. Now the stations are a little bit curious, because we're going to have two platforms. I know this. Now I've got absolutely no idea what an ideal length for a station will be. I mean, I think we're going to go to something like about 160. I'm just going to kind of zoom out a little bit. Now what I want the station to be able to do is kind of cover all those warehouses. I think if we can do like something like that, I think that would be okay. And then what we're going to do is put another station up here. This is going to be our, well, laying rail is pretty expensive. Kind of would like this to be up, say, like a kind of a depression there, isn't there? I think if we kind of put, I'm kind of going off the edge there, aren't I? So I think if we put the track there, then we're probably going to need to terraform off the end of here a little bit, for reasons which will become apparent later on. So we've now got the track in. Now the one area that's making me a little bit nervous is bridges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bridges in first, because I've got city building games are often quite notorious for the fact of trying to build bridges, and I'm assuming this game isn't any different. Oh no, wow, we got across straight away. I'm assure you guys that is pure fluke. We've got two bridges over there like that there. A little bit steep, but I don't think there's much I can do about this. Now the next thing is, I have watched Catherine Sky's video, and she seems to prefer to like have a kind of loop with the trains coming in one end and going out the other end. And I think that's due to the fact that trying to get elegant crossovers on the station entry can be a little bit tricky. So I think we're going to, at this end, we're going to follow her example, I think. And of course, unlike roads, the train comes in here. Now there is one problem. If I do a crossover like that, what will happen is that you won't be able to bring a line out and connect to that, because the way that, I mean, just to show you, if I come out like this, I mean, I was trying to do a kind of, whoops. Now if I was playing, what we call it? Oh, here we go. It actually did it that time. I think I was maybe in the past, I've been a little bit too close together then. So what we can do is trim one of these back a little bit. So you can get a line in here. Of course, what you can't do, actually, let's just try something. Oh, no, wait, I'm in that way. Can you go the other way? Yes, you can. It's pretty horrible, but okay, we're going to try a crossover. And it's going to just come you across to there. And of course, if it won't connect up one way, golden rule of this game is, why won't that connect up to there? I can play silly buggers as well, game. I must admit, this game does seem to have a mind of its own when you lay roads, and it looks like railway track is the same. Come up and got you there. I'm hoping that that crossover type thing will be adequate. I've got absolutely no idea, guys. I think this end will go for what the way the Catherine the Sky does. So we're gonna. I suppose what we can't do is do the crossover, but what you can do is you kind of come out in a little bit of an angle like that. I think you can. Oh no! No! Maybe we've got to come out a little bit further, like that, and then kind of hook like that. That would come that way. You can see here how expensive laying track actually is. I want to go this way, and then I want to kind of come across a bit like that, and then kind of come through behind here like that. Hopefully hook up to there like that. So that's going to be one way round. I'm going to need to kind of think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to level 3. I was going to run out of money. And what we're going to have to do is widen out this area a little bit. It costs a little bit of money, but now the reason I'm widening this area out is because we've got to put a depot in. And one thing I do know is you've got to have a bit of gap to be able to do the depot. I'm not exactly sure why I'm looking at that. So we've got this track coming in this way. And then what we're going to do now is come out like that. And I think this can come like that. And we hook this back a little bit. And then kind of hook you round like that. Well, I don't know if you can widen stations. I think if we can, I don't really want to go down and up again, so maybe we can just kind of widen this out a little bit. Something like that. Keeping an eye on my cash. Go out that way. That gonna drop. Now it's kind of laying out the track. When you can run close to the track like that, and maybe we want this to be fairly wide here, and then you can kind of maybe come in or just run up to there. So we've now got our track connected, and what I need to do now is build a depot down here. No, here. I'm about thinking, why did I put those tracks close together? And we're gonna have to. How wide is the depot? No extra. The price of iron bars, it will be lower. Yeah, but you give. I still can't really work out how this storage kind of situation type thing works in the game. Maybe we'll look at that later on. And what I'm going to do is just kind of bring you out like on a platform there. 68,000. Wow, expensive. I'm just going to put you kind of on the platform there, and then what I'm going to do is, and you should be able to come into like that. Oops. And I want you onto that one. You onto that one. I must admit, this arrangement really gripes, but I can't think of any other way to do this. And right, what we're going to try and do now is I'm going to lay out, and I've got no idea how these signals work. I'm assuming a pre-single signal is a kind of a chain signal. How do we get these two ways? Okay, we got that there. You can come out there like that. Well, we're going to start with one train, and then I'm going to fill the signals in afterwards. Over here. And what was it? Sorry. So it's the right hand track facing this way that's going to come into here. I mean, strictly speaking, and what we'll do is we'll put a pre-signal there. Pre-signal, please. We change them. Oh, we can change them. And then we're and strictly speaking, we just need an out signal just to say you can go out the other end. So we've now set our train up, and I've forgotten how long were the platforms? 160. So we've now got our train up here, though what we really need to do is get some warehouses here. And what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put, what I'm gonna do is start with, I'm just gonna put some warehouses in. I'm assuming we can put them side by side. So we've got the warehouses here. One is going to, you're going to store logs, and you're going to store planks. So you've got planks over here. So we've got planks here. I mean, later on, like, we may add other tracks, but at the moment I'm just grateful to have a single working railway line. I'm going to be completely honest. Have a quick look at the messages. It's all increased demand. Oops, no, it can't go away. Right, now I've never bought a train, so this could be interesting. And this one's slightly cheaper. Well, we got the money for it. We're going to buy the expensive one. And what do we need? State cars. Oh, come on. I mean, oh, there's got to be a way that you can just duplicate. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 95 there, so we got 6 so far. If I add 1, 2, 3, 4 and duplicate those. That gives me how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have 5 carrying logs. 5. We're gonna have 6 carrying logs and 4 carrying planks. Ah, that hurt. So we now got a train that can carry both. And how the heck do I edit it? Reconfigure. Copy. I don't want to copy it. Certainly don't want to sell it. That just reconfigures it. How the heck do I? Oh, I've got to click on it. Oh, sorry. And we're going to load here. And I think we're going to wait for full. And then you're going to come up to here. And you're going to unload. But you're not going to wait for anything. I'm going to do a save as there. And here we go. Got to watch this. Apologies, because I'm not 100% confident with my signals. Wow. Okay, this guy. Wait, did you? Wow, he's picked them up already. Wow. I'll better take the alt to take. Actually, no. Leave the alt on for the moment to see what he's carrying. And he's unloading. And he's, wow. I am absolutely amazed that that actually worked. I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I didn't think that would actually work. Anyway, we need to do... I'm kind of inclined to put a few pickup points here. One for logs and another one for... And what we're going to do now is just put in a few pickups here. Wow, that guy's not hanging around. Kind of wouldn't mind these. I've kind of done this a little bit the wrong way round, so I think what we'll do is kind of push that out a smidge, and then we're going to run a road across the top like that. I'll leave that bit of road in there. We've got logs there, so if we kind of come into there like that. Now comes the fun bit, because somehow I've got to intercept the trucks here. I'm just going to pause the game. I want to redo this schedule. Now, as far as I know, if you redo the schedule, you change it for everyone. So this is Slave Lake thing. So if we edit this, I want to remove there, and then we got to add, and you can there. You're going to load. You're going to wait to full. Is that it? Okay, we're going to see how that actually works. And we're just going to get that going. What we got here? New point of sale, sand. Where the heck am I going to get sand from? I don't think I have the ability to mine sand either at the moment. We're going to have to look at mining. What are we currently researching? Metal fabrication, so I bet wrong. So these are our little plank guys. Coming down here. I want to make sure. Yep, so next ones we want to do is click up. Is Cranbrook South. Yeah, these are the log guys. And we're going to edit you. And we're going to pause the game because I don't know if this is going to remove How come you've got 3 in here? Where's Cranbrook South then? Cranbrook South. You're unloading. Allow you to load there. Or edit. I'll just let that run. I don't really think we need 4 trucks here, so I think we're gonna send you to the garage. I'm assuming that just sends the 1 truck. It doesn't send everybody. Can we've got 1 spare truck now. My next instinct is to, we've got trucks coming up to here to deliver to here, and well, I suppose we won't be able to get across that with a bridge, will we? Can we actually put a... And I kind of dodged the bullet by putting this guy so that we got covered with the warehouse on this side. I think we can. And then that means that rather than... But we're going to put the road... Put a road across like that. Oh, that's horrible. Of course, have these guys, edit you, remove Blake, add a stop, and you're going to go and load from there. We'll just kind of a bit messy here, so I think what we will do is I kind of come off like that, and maybe we go up like that. You're not going to connect there, are you? Okay, I'll just do like that. At least they're not going to go up and double back again. We've now got logs coming in from that. That should reduce the amount of traffic coming down to here. Who are you? Let's just pause. Who are you delivering logs to? Oh, Slave Lake East. Okay. I'll let you off. And I mean, how's the load going up here? I mean, these guys are kind of staying ahead of the curve at the moment. I don't really feel the need to have a train. And we need to look at this sand issue now. Now, I know somebody around here has got sand. You've got sand. But I'm not sure that your town is... Most of these regions have one town in them. When you buy an extension, what you're doing is buying one town, and I'm not convinced that is going to be... I'd like to get Dawson's Creek, but the only thing that's going to give us is wood. We've got stone over here, and what are we currently researching? I wouldn't mind kind of jacking the research up a little bit, actually. We got iron bars. I mean, I'm assuming that we can stack research. So, I mean, we could put a warehouse in. But, I mean, we're literally using this in real time. I'm very tempted to put in... Where's the research, what we call it, gone? Others. I've got absolutely no idea what others are. Oh, here's the labs. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a. I'm going to put you there, and you're researching metal fabrication at the moment. What's that going to give me? Absolutely no idea what that is. And but I wouldn't mind here. And what we researching at the moment, it's metal fabrication. It's going to give us the press and all that. I think I'd like, yeah, we're going to need mining too. To get that, we're going to need wood beams. So we're going to come in here. We've got a little truck here. We need to edit you. We remove this. Switch to individual route, but retain orders. We do that. And then get rid of you there. I'm gonna add a stop. Actually, what's the closest now? No, I think I've forgotten what this is actually. What? Okay, cancel. Okay, we got wood frames. I've got absolutely no idea what we're going to need for wood frames. What was I again? Sorry. Research. We need. What is this? Wood beams. So back to our little truck here. We reconfigure. You're going to pick up wood beams. You're going to add a stop down here. You're going to pick load all. And then you're going to come up to here and unload all. No, you're just going to run around and backwards and forwards. Save up wood beams to 6. We're going to do that. So we got 2. So what that means is we're going to have these. We're going to be researching mining 2 and that application. Okay. Research stream. New research. How do we make wood beams? Glass production, woodworking. We'd have to change the wood planks. To get that, I mean, we've got that. We need wood to make wood frames, but to make wood frames, we're going to need whatever those little cog things are, which I'm assuming is what we're currently. Yeah, available after unlock. Yes, thank you, game, but can't. We're doing metal fabrication now, so wood frames is a little bit of a bust. We got to accept that. But we are kind of excellent, yes. Well, what's going on here? Okay, it looks like we got a bit of an issue with the I think what we really need is another train just carrying logs, isn't it? But that could strip out all. I mean, we got loads of logs here. Can I do a little short train? I don't want that. I want a train depot. It's the train depot. What am I on about? Okay, I'm gonna buy. We're just gonna buy a little train here. Buy. Yeah, and kind of gonna buy a little short train here. Plus this 159,000. Configure you. You're just gonna carry logs. You're just gonna be the log train. I suppose because we are supplying 2 things here. You're gonna go there. Gonna load. Wait to full load. You're going to go up to here, and you're going to unload. You're going to unload completely. Save as wood Rambog East. We'll change that to logs so I know what that actually is. I know it's probably strictly not speaking. Okay, this is where the fun starts now, because this track is not segmented. He can't run on that track there, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add signals now. Make sure you get the right way. Okay, he will run down to there. Make sure we get them the right way round. Yeah, another one just there. Another one just there. And we'll see how that goes, see whether the train gets stuck or not. I'm going to be more interested in whether they have actually collide in here. So. I think I've got too many trucks on here, haven't I? So what we're going to do is we're going to send you to garage. Actually, I could probably do with a new garage, couldn't I? I don't think we need this many trucks. Yeah, I think we got way too many trucks kind of trotting around here. Of course, I bought lots of trucks to... Actually, I just had a thought. Let's build... I want depots, I want roads. What we're going to do is we're going to put a garage just there. And will you send you to garage? You they just teleport to the garage then? Then you garage as well. Okay, they just teleport to the garage to the... Okay. Good to know. I didn't know that. So we've now got kind of 3 trucks running backwards and forwards. 1, that should make this route a little bit more efficient. And 2, it should... Actually, probably could do with just 2 trucks actually. But we've now got the 2 little trains chugging backwards and forwards. Okay, just gonna pause again. We got how many plank trucks here? Got too many plank trucks as well, so I can send you to garage as well. You've gone, yeah, so we've got lots and lots of little pause again. Pick you up, send you to the garage. Got to cut down our operating costs, haven't we? What are you guys doing? Oh, you're delivering steel bars. Okay, I'll forgive you for that. So how many have we got delivering to? So we've still got 4 trucks here. Where are you? Can't find where... I think some of them now are kind of deregistered into... So can we... I think maybe I've actually assigned maybe taken too many off. I think let's get you back out that way. Okay, we've got completed research. Oops. It's saying we're actually losing money on trains. This is the thing about trains, see, is why are we not earning anything? Is that because you're not delivering anything? I presume the reason these are not making any money is because they're not delivering directly to the... Okay. I think I've taken off too many. Get you back. How many of that put back onto this route here? 2 trucks. I think 2 trucks running that short distance should be more than enough to keep these guys going. How are you down here? I mean, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, 2. Actually, guess. Yeah, we got 4 trucks still working, 3 that are in the garage. Okay, so I'm getting the hang of that now. And we're kind of getting ahead with the logs now. Well, we got about 1 million. And I've just noticed the time. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Any hints, tips on the best way to run a railway, feel free to chuck it in the comments. I think I've got the basics sorted out. In the next part, I think we're going to have to start seriously thinking about going out this way and expanding and trying to get where we got actually goods for demand. We've got this demand for sand, so we could go for sand, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.